This is the first time that I've been on the Best Year Yet. Mick asked me to come along last year, and I said the only way that I would come along is if at least some part of it was on a boat. So Mick ended up putting a boat into the schedule, and we got to spend a fantastic 3 or 4 days, 4 days I think it was, on that boat, sailing around Thailand with a fantastic bunch of people that Mick's brought together for the specific purpose of helping each of us to really gain even further clarity around our goals, our aspirations, what we want to do with our lives, not just now but into the future, and to share ideas about how to go about making our dreams a reality. Having spent the week with 13 blokes on board this boat and sailing around Thailand and trekking around Thailand, it's exceeded all expectations. It's been an amazing journey over the last week or so, and it's a journey that I've said to others, and I'll say it again, it's one of the best things I've ever done. It's helped me to absolutely understand what I want to do with my life. Of course, that's not set in stone, and things will progress. And by working with the guys on that boat, I've got a real sense of being able to now blast off to take my life and my family's life in the direction that I want to, and to make my dreams a reality.
It's something that's incredibly powerful. This year we've got a much more diverse group of leaders from many different backgrounds who have many different experiences, and there is a real focus on challenging ourselves from the physical, the mental. The round tables are incredibly powerful in terms of throwing questions out and debating them, and it builds. For me, I achieved all the goals I set last year from this event. I've come to Best Year Yet again for the third time in a much more controlled, aware and succinct way, and I think that's as a result of the last 2 years. But it's amazing to talk to, as I said, in this case, 12 other business leaders, and to hear that actually, regardless of what business you're in or what stage your life is at, quite often our challenges and our experiences and our opportunities are very similar. So that's incredibly reassuring.
I was somewhat unsure as to what to exactly expect. Speaking to some of the guys that have been on it before, I knew there was a lot of laughs. I knew there was a lot of learning. I knew there was some life-changing experiences that had happened previously, and a lot of sharing. So my expectations were kind of broad. The one thing I was looking forward to, though, and I guess the expectation that I did have, is the ability for a safe environment for sharing, among men. It's not something that is often done, and I think it's extremely healthy to practice it.
This does make you ask questions of yourself, of the way you conduct your life. It makes you reflect, but you reflect in good company, and you share. And if it does nothing else, it'll give you a whole group of new friends who you trust to the nth degree. It's been a really deep, almost spiritual journey for a week. Now, I'm not normally a particularly holistic or spiritual guy, but this has certainly been something that I would recommend to anybody if you want to know more about yourself.